of this gate from the dead inside, and Jake Masterpool going to roll the dice. If he can get the whole shot, he can win this thing. Absolutely. Justin Cooper has been money off the gate. The Rock River ride on the number 17 Yamaha has done all of the winning this year in this Pro Sport class.
I've been more impressed with Lopes. I've not really seen much of him, and he came out swinging. He had a lot of speed the last moto we had watched in the Pro Divisions, and they are off right now. Who's going to be in the lead for the whole shot?
Oh, several riders going down, a bunch of them.
A couple Yamahas. Oh, big crash in the first turn. A couple Yamahas, though. And it's going to be Justin Cooper grabbing that whole shot. So moto number 1 winner.
Oh, that's trouble for everybody else.
Not good news for the rest of the field, but great news for the Yamaha camp. 2 Yamahas out front.
There's Masterpool in third. Watch him ride. You like the way Ty Masterpool rides? Same thing. Really, really technical on the racetrack. Always looking for a different line. Fun to watch him ride. Tripling in there. But all the while, Cooper out front early. Where is Enzo Lopes? He is 4th now. He's dropping in right behind Masterpool. So all the players in the hunt early in this moto. Look at that. Masterpool hucks that triple again. The push, though, the Yamaha riders going at it early.
That's Jairi Mitchell there in second place. He got 8th, I believe, in moto number 1. Sorry, 7th in moto number 1. So great start for Jairi. Oh, wow.
The hotbed of motocross, Bermuda.
From Bermuda, and he was dancing all over the place in between that jump. Lucky to see him stay up. See if Masterpool can't hunt him down.
See if Masterpool and Enzo Lopes on that KTM directly behind Jake Masterpool, the mayor. He's always smiling, kissing babies. That's why he got the nickname. Into that rutted up right-hander. Lopes now. No, that's Falk, number 62. Mitchell Falk going after your third place rider. We're still looking for Enzo Lopes. They both have the KTMs. They both have the Red Bull helmets. The inside line there by Jake Masterpool. That was all defense right there.
Falk looking loose in this one, though. He's feeling the flow. He's going around the outside, trying to make the move. Masterpool scrubbing to the outside.
Falk, can he stick it? It looks like he might have gotten it. Man, they are really going at it right now.
Falk making it stick. And I know that Masterpool, he had one heck of a charge in moto number 1, coming all the way from 27th to 4th place. So Masterpool not giving up yet. He's going back around Falk.
Oh, there it is. Great battle. Backing it in past the mechanics area. They're 3 wide. Now they're going after Jairi Mitchell. There he goes, laying it in. Can he make the pass, and can he keep Falk behind him? That's a 2-for-1 special. He does it. Masterpool now into the number 2 spot. We'll take a look down at Enzo Lopes in 19th, Max Markov in 16th, and Challen Tennant, a moto winner yesterday in that pro class. Challen sits in the number 10 spot.
Masterpool, that was a funky little off the side of the bike maneuver he just did. I wouldn't even call it a crash. It looked like he did the kiss of death in the turn, but then somehow landed on his feet, kept the bike running. But he's going to drop back a couple spots. Looks like Falk's going to end up going up in the number 2 spot with Jairi Mitchell back into a podium position in 3rd. But you know Masterpool, he's wanting to get back up into that podium position, try to come back after Falk.
Well, they wanted a hot day. They wanted a rough racetrack. Well, you got it. You're going to earn this one. And there goes Jake's continuing to do that triple from the inside. He's making up a little time. He's got to repass Jairi Mitchell out of Bermuda. Texas versus Bermuda, that classic battle we all love and we all look forward to.
Oh, yeah. Just a complete rivalry. You know, Texas and Bermudans, oh, my.
Oh, they hate each other. They just cannot stand each other.
Look at the history books. We got DJ Ehab killing Wasp over here. Well, Masterpool's trying to kill it on the track, work his way back up to the field. I know that Jake Masterpool, he's been working a lot with Merge Racing down there in Texas, trying to get that Suzuki dialed in and running good for this race. And he has been showing some serious speed here. He just needs to stay more consistent and not make those mistakes like we saw him do a lap ago.
Hey, check out the guy in the number 6 spot. That's Miguel Cordovez. He just raced a plus 25 class, you remember earlier? And now he's up in this Open Pro Sport back in the number 7 spot. He was mixing up for a top 3, top 2 finish in the plus 25 class.
Awesome. Seeing some of those vet riders come in almost like how Emig did back in the day.
There they are pumped. You see the flag they're waving for him? He is from Ecuador. He raced some GPs, some FIM GPs.
Yes, this year.
Like 30 minutes ago.
That don't count. He can still ride the vet class, right?
He can still ride.
He is doing
There's
it all,
no specific rule. That's the deal.
Nope.
Can't have scored a point in America. You could be the world champ, though, and come over here.
Finding all the loopholes. Miguel Cordovez.
Listen at you.
I just love it. Number 13, just showing the wild side out there, going for it.
All right, Jake Masterpool has gotten his feet back under him now. He's going back after your leaders. Jake back in the number 4 spot. Jairi Mitchell is 3rd. Falk and Cooper. Hey, Jeff Emig, we got something going on tonight. I know you guys wanted to talk about the Coaches Summit that you have tonight, correct, at 7:30? All right, cool. Okay, we're going to talk after the race. He's just focused on the race.
Talk. He's too busy watching the race. You just got shut down by Jeff
the
Emig
Heisman.
up here
I'm
in the
going to let you
booth.
talk to him then.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just hand the mic off to Jeff then. So we'll watch Jake Masterpool to see if he can roll up that 2:01 lap time. Well, look at the 1:55 by Cooper, though, all the while creeping away. Hey, Brooke Whipple, we need you to the race office, please. Brooke Whipple, we need you to the racetrack office, please.
Jairi Mitchell putting in one heck of a ride, but looks like Jake Masterpool, he will not be denied on this one. He is going to be going to the outside, trying to make the move.
Standing up all the way around.
Is he going to make it happen?
Watch this double here. He hops over that
Looks like
one.
he's going to get straight to the inside, and that is it. That puts Jake Masterpool right before the finish line area into a podium position, and he is going to head after Falk. And Falk makes a big mistake after the tunnel, so that is going to allow Masterpool to close up even further. So that gap between Masterpool and Falk right now looking to be 3 seconds. Now after that mistake, seems like it's about down at 2 seconds between Masterpool and Falk.
So you got to wonder if Challen Tennant is on a 250F. He has struggled in starts in this Open Pro Sport both times. Stuck in the number 8 spot. Signed, sealed, and delivered with Star Racing. I'm guessing he is on a 250. As they work their way under the Red Bull archway there, Kawasaki rider bouncing all over the place. That's Joey Crown, feet off the pegs. That is not a rhythm section, folks. Those are just acceleration and braking pumps as they go into the 10 Commandments. Totally different rhythms going in there. Some people going 2, 3, 3, 2. Several ways you can get in there and get out of those 10 Commandments.
You were talking about Challen Tennant possibly being on a 250 for this race. Yesterday I'd mentioned I'm not sure if it would be too much an advantage on this track to be on a 250 compared to 450. I don't think you're at much of a disadvantage except for the start. With this track being rough, rutted, low speeds, having that lighter 250, being able to maneuver the ruts a little better, I think a lot of these kids, they do have the option. They can ride that 450 if they want to, but it's more of a choice. They feel like they can ride that 250F faster. So don't by any means say, oh, well, these guys can't be on a 450 because they can't afford a couple bikes. It's more the fact that they feel like they're riding that 250 motorcycle faster than the 450. But I tell you who's riding fast right now, and that's Justin Cooper.
Look at that lap time, 154.8 on his last time around. That is scooting around this racetrack. It's rough, it's hot. And that's the fastest lap we've seen logged in the first couple of days of racing.
It may just be because he's number 17 on a Yamaha, but I swear he reminds me of Cooper Webb quite a bit.
Last name Cooper, why not?
And now last name Cooper as well. So
short little guy on a Yamaha.
Short stature, but seems to be like he's always manhandling the bike. Even having a smaller body, you watch Cooper Webb ride, he looks super strong, solid on all the time. And Justin Cooper with that same style.
Jake Masterpool has reeled in the number 62 of Mitchell Falk. Again, he's had to pass this guy 2 different times. And there he goes. He is making that line. Why they give that to him every time? He's done that twice now. To the inside he goes. Now they'll drag race down the brand new, newly designed, racer designed rhythm section. And who's coming into the picture? Is that Joey Crown on the Kawasaki? It is. Joey Crown, the number 35 machine, going after Falk. He's been moving up and still stuck in the number 8 spot. Still Challen Tennant. No movement there.
I was trying to think in my head who Masterpool.
I can see that. He's a big kid.
I see it.
You definitely have to ride a little different when you're as tall as that guy is.
He's got the curly red hair and not the dreads, but still. Oh, Joey Crown jumping off the track.
Pulls the trigger. That's a good line. Look how smooth the track is out there. Why aren't the guys doing that?
On top of that, he's got smoky dust show going on, smoking out the rest of the riders behind him.
That worked all the way around.
Great
I say
strategy.
run that line every time.
Great strategy.
Sure.
Trying to hold off the charge from Crown.
And Joey Crown now gets around for the moment around Falk. So this ebb and flow that Falk has had, he's went up, he's been down. He'll slip back a spot, and Jake Masterpool has climbed into the number 2 spot. 157 lap times, 15 seconds back though. He's got a lot of work to do. Justin Cooper in total control here. Masterpool is going to make a good pro rider. Am I blocking your view there? Oh, you want to see it? You're going to get it. So it's Cooper out front, Masterpool, Crown, Falk, and Pennington. That's top 5. Enzo Lopes has climbed into the number 6 spot. Jair Mitchell is 7th. Miguel Cordovez from Ecuador, the FIM rider, in 8th, riding the plus 25 class. Chalentinen is 9th. Jordan Bailey rounds out your top 10. Tough break for number 22, Rami Alves. Not making any headlines back there in 17th. Jake Paneco's not doing the same either.
Rami Alvarez had that good ride in our first 250A moto, but out here in the 450 class, maybe on that 250 struggling to get off the gate. That's all it really takes not to be up in the front of the field. It's hard to move through this pack because all these guys out here are running a good pace. Still Justin Cooper way out front in this one, 15-second lead. Just out for a little Wednesday cruise here at the ranch. Feet on the pegs. Really like how he's just kind of hopping through the bumps. No real sense of urgency, just letting the track come to him. Jordan Cooper. This is the first time I've ever watched Justin Cooper ride in person, and I can tell you what, I am very impressed by this rider. I think we're going to see him from years to come racing.
Jimmy, where do you see him his first pro national, assuming, let's say he starts 10th place. How do you see him finishing? Somewhere around 10th,
he stays in the
right
top
there?
10.
Yeah.
I really do. I feel like with a good start, he could have one of those performances.
He's from New York. Why not? You know,
right off the bat, maybe like an Austin Stroop did in his first race,
Right.
where it was just like,
who knows?
Straight out of the gate, inside the top 5, battling for up in the podium. It's going to be hard because you can't ever judge at Loretta's until they go that full 35 plus 2.
Twice in one day.
But I just like the
He's
way.
a little older. I think he's 19, so he's not a 16-year-old kid. So he's got a little more. He's more of a manly kid. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like the way he rides the bike, though. He's
Not a lot of wasted energy.
Not a lot of wasted energy. He's strong on the bike. He seems to look really light on the bike when he's riding too. Like the bike's not having to work very much. He's very methodical on what he's putting on the bike. So I think Justin Cooper is going to make a really good jump into the pro ranks. Almost kind of like some of the riders that you didn't expect, like Dungey, later on in their careers getting better.
Figuring it out, right?
Figuring
Jake
it out.
Masterpool, Joey Crown are throwing down on this last lap, man. Shout out to Joey Crown. He has come from about 7th or 8th. Of course, Jake Masterpool has crashed past people 3 or 4 times, but look at them on this last lap. I like to see kids that battle deep into the moto. Those lap times continue to drop. Shows they're fit, and they have no problem digging deep. And Joey Crown is a working man right now, working on Jake Masterpool. That's for a 2nd place finish. Here he comes on the inside.
Joey Crown making it happen.
Wow.
Making the pass on Masterpool. And Masterpool was looking really strong just about a couple laps ago. So Crown really putting some good lap times in, running a 1:57. That is a ripping lap time any time of the week, any class out here. But Masterpool is not going to be done with him. He wants to try to fight back. We're at the closing stages of this moto. We might have the 2-lap card out. Actually, nope. 2-lap card will be out next time around. So 3 laps to go now for Masterpool, Crown, and Cooper.
Across the starting line, you'll pick up your 2nd place rider, Joey Crown, on the Kawasaki, the 95 ride. Fox Racing, Jake Masterpool, right by the mechanics area, hanging inside that top 3. Enzo Lopes going after Jace Pennington. He is right there, in fact. Holy cow, 3/100ths of a second when they passed us.
Got those 2 outside lines, Kevin, right there in the first couple of corners of the racetrack, and he seems to be making up a ton of ground right there. But Joey Crown, if I don't recall, this is probably his 3rd year in the A class.
At least. I think you're right.
At least,
I think you might be. I know it's for sure his 2nd.
would-
I think you're right. It is his 3rd. It's got to
You
be.
would have to think that this is Joey Crown's last year at the ranch until we may see him someday as a plus rider with Brownie, but you would have to think he's riding very well, and he's actually ridden well for the last 3 years.
So you think Joey Crown will be racing like the plus 45, and Mike Brown will still be racing that when he's 45. So 20 years from now,
Mike Brown will never stop
versus
racing.
Brown.
Brown battle.
Oh, that's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. So 20 years from now, mark it on your calendar, set yourself a little reminder. You want to be here for Crown versus Brown plus 45 class.
And then probably the award for the plus 40 class 140 years from now is going to be called the Brown Crown. That's how it's going to be.
That's how these awards evolve. So Challenge Jordan Bailey now. Falk going after, or Bailey going after Falk on the inside. There's Bailey on the Husqvarna. Challenge right behind Bailey. And they are both tag teaming the number 62 of Falk.
Now, you know that Jordan Bailey is one of those riders that I feel like there was a lot of hype going around him a couple years ago. And it just seems like this year nothing's quite clicked together right for him.
Yeah, he won titles here last year. So you make the move to the A-class, you think, okay, he's going to be legitimate.
But luckily, he's pretty young, if I'm not.
Yeah, he's maybe 17.
Yeah, so he can still run another year in the A-class, make sure he gets his feet underneath him a little more before he moves up into the pros. So Jordan Bailey, by no means being in 7th place is not a bad thing, especially when you're in front of Challenge in 8th, who just won a 250A Moto yesterday.
Sure.
So he is in some heavy company right now with Jordan Bailey, Mitchell Folk right in front of him, Challenge right behind him.
2-lap board is out. White flag comes out next time around. We're watching Jordan Bailey and Mitchell Falk square off. And look at Tennant. He just swoops around Jordan Bailey. Bailey tries to fight back as they head down towards the 10 Commandments. You'll see him. That's the number 31 of Jace Pennington and Enzo Lopes. Then you have this 3-way battle in the 10 Commandments. Bailey on the 32 machine. 62 is Falk. Here comes Challenge on the Yamaha.
Bailey holding off Falk, doing a really good job.
Got him. He passed him.
Staying in front. Yeah, they were side by side, or like you said, maybe even had the pass made. So Bailey still got a lot of fight left in this one.
Yeah, he got around him. He was in 7th a moment ago when they came through here. Now he's flip-flopped with Mitchell Falk, and he is gone. Challenge now going to make a run at Mitchell Falk. Here comes Tennant side by side in stereo as Falk tries to hold off the fray. Falk was up in a podium spot early in the moto. This heat, man, it's there. It is absolutely
Tennant
there.
all over the back of Falk. Gonna make the move. So just when Falk thought he was going to be going up a spot, he's actually battling back.
Good Lord.
Side by side, Falk giving Challenge a bit of a challenge here late in Moto number 2. But yeah, just as Falk thought he was going to be getting around Jordan Bailey for that 7th place or 6th place spot, now it's Challenge taking it away from him. So it's the last lap around here for Justin Cooper. Justin Cooper just having a phenomenal week at the ranch so far. Going 2nd in the 250A class, but having a great charge in that one. Him and Challenge having a great battle in 250A Moto number 1. But in the Open Pro Sport, first moto, the one before this one, he completely ran away with it. Had a dominating performance, and it's more of the same in Moto number 2 for the 17 rider.
What is he, 3 for 3 now?
No, he got beat by Challenge in that 250A class.
Oh, you're right, he did.
Yeah, so Challenge making it happen in the 250 class, but Justin Cooper having a bit of a bad start in that one, I believe.
Cooper knows what he has to do, though. He even mentioned that on the podium, that 2nd place he settled for that, knowing that he has to step it up that 2nd, 3rd moto. Closing moments here, Open Pro Sport class will take you home with number 17, wheeling through the braking bumps. You're right, I think he gets about halfway through that suspension stroke. That's about it. It never fully compresses. He rides really light on his feet.
Uses the throttle to get over braking bump slide. He's in the final corner. He still holds the fastest lap time of the week from yesterday. You're in that 1:56, and he's going to take Moto number 2 here in the Open Pro Sport class. Cooper. What a ride, what a performance from the 35. right. He's going to come in and
Yeah, we lost Jake Masterpool. Unfortunately, he is not
Pennington.
where he was. Pennington now will jump into Masterpool's spot in that number 3 spot.
So Pennington and Lopes going to get Masterpool. That's going to put Masterpool in 5th. So Masterpool with a 4th in the first moto and a 5th in the second is not going to be enough to have a challenge going into moto number 3.
Check.
But Justin Cooper, a 1-1. Let's take it down to Jason on the Race Tech podium.
Well, he's just clicking them off with machine-like efficiency, starts and finishes. And maybe we can start to say the word Nikki Hayden Horizon Award. Perhaps we can start teasing that. Certainly early in the week, and the Demons have come out at Loretta's before and made it difficult after a rider had 2 great motos. But so far, so good for Justin Cooper. We'll bring him back up here. Let him cool off for a second. Excellent ride, by the way, through traffic for Joey Crown to end up with 2nd on the 35. And then it got all sorts of mixed up in those positions behind him. So that was fun to watch. We'll get Justin Cooper up here in just a moment. I got the bike up here ready to go. Cycle Trader Rock River Ride. Come on up, Justin. We'll give him the hook up here with our gold medal in the moto. Well, a lot of buzz about this guy coming into the week. He's delivered so far. Once again, it's Justin Cooper. Well, we know no matter how fast you are, the one thing that can derail you is bad starts, but you are nailing them.
On the 450 at least. 250 was rough, but yeah, I got another good start and pretty much came out with the lead in the second turn again. So yeah.
There's a big jump leading into this turn toward the finish. You are airing that thing out. I don't know if it's the line you should use, but it looks cool.
It's definitely faster. It's just a lot more energy, and figured I'd do it. I thought it was pretty good and looked cool, so I might as well try it.
Yeah, that's right. Here, we'll get the Bell Helmets whole shot board for you. Hold that up. Congratulations to him. $100 from Bell Helmets and the moto win. 1 second. All right. You want to thank some people for that?
For sure. Yamaha, Cycle Trader, Rock River, Scott, Boyson, Twin Air, Dunlop, Renthal, Motion Pro, VP Fuels, Enzo, Guts, Yamalube, Thor 60, Adrenaline World, Roost, FMF, Tamer, Alpine Star, GYTR, JMS, Astric, Rhino Power, just everyone else, my whole family, my mechanic Cody has been keeping the bikes all good all week, and yeah, I'm just trying to keep the ball rolling here and just stay consistent, I guess.
You're doing it on this big bike for sure. One more time, Justin Cooper. He holds the 1-1 going into the final moto in this class. Did finish 2nd on that 250 in 250A, so we'll see a little showdown coming up there. I need our 2nd place finisher. It should be Joey Crown. There comes Joey. What's up, Joey? All right, man, that was some hard work coming through traffic. He hard-earned 2nd place. Joey Crown. Man, you had to make that happen pretty far back.
Yeah, my start, I went to go take off and just spun a lot, and I knew I had my work cut out for me, and to be honest, when I took off, I was like hoping for top 5 would be my best to get up, and that's why I thought I was in, and then I got done. I didn't see any bikes in the stand, and I saw Cooper a little bit ahead, and I was like, man, I didn't really just get 2nd. So like, I kind of surprised myself there, and I felt pretty good the whole race, and track was pretty gnarly and rough, but I just kind of got in my flow and just tried to focus on myself and race the track and not worry about anyone around me, and I was just having fun, and Roman from Club got me warmed up good before this moto, and I think that made the difference out there. My results definitely got better.
Absolutely, it was good. Who do you want to thank?
First and foremost, Lord Jesus Christ, my mom and dad and my sisters. They sacrificed a lot for me, and I really appreciate it. And Monster Energy, Aaron from Monster, everything you do for me. Kawasaki, all the help they give me, and give me a great bike to ride up here. And C4MX, MCR, suspension, bike's working great. Thor gear, Dunlop tires, Garnet boots, giant bicycles. My trainer Pablo, can't forget him. Club of Max, can't forget those guys either. Those guys are so awesome. Mike, Roman, Garrett, Brandon, everyone at the club, like, they really support me, really help me. And oh man, there's so many more people that I want to thank. Tamer, Oakley, the Cannell family, and everyone else. Thank you so much. And hopefully next time I'll get up here again and I'll be able to thank some more. One more, Babbitts, can't forget them.
All right. Good work, Joey Crown. Let's hear it for him. Second place. He can surprise himself by coming from that far back. All right, we got to get our third place finisher on up here. There was a fight for the podium the whole moto, but you were way back. So tell everybody. Now you can say your name because we were calling everybody else the whole moto.
Yeah, I'm Jace Pennington.
Yeah.
And
where'd you come from in that moto, man? You were way back.
I was asleep on the gate, and I just held it on through the first corner and somehow got around like 10th, I think, and I just stayed steady. I passed some people, got past, but I just rode my own race, and then I got back up here and found out I was third. So overall, I'm happy with the moto. Some things to improve on, but I just have so many people to thank, like Traders, ATVs and More, Yamaha, Olin Suspension, 7MX, Dunlop, Von Zipper, Bell Helmets, Mobius Knee Braces, Garnier, Ethica, and just everybody I forgot. Thank you so much.
All right, well done. Third place for Chase Pennington.